Thank you for contacting Emory Clinic, Department of Ortho and Spine. This is Nicole. How may I help you?
Okay, I'd be glad to help you out with an appointment. What's your first and last name? As a patient access associate, the majority of my work is making sure that the patients have access to doctors via messages or certainly getting in for an appointment. So I would say a good chunk of the work is just making sure that their needs are met at the end of the day, be it getting a prescription filled or just simply sending a message over to their physician or rescheduling an appointment for them.
We are very busy. This call center and primary care are, to me, the busiest call centers that we have. So we take in a lot of calls, about 1,200 calls a day. So that's a very big call volume for 33 people to handle.
If I could choose just one word to describe the call center, I would say helpful.
Teamwork is easy over here because if someone needs help or I have someone around me that's new, or sometimes I don't know the answer, or if I have the answer, they can reach out to us through chat, or we can talk to each other and let each other know, especially when we have insurance questions. We're able to get those things resolved pretty quickly.
I'm glad that we've got a system of an instant messaging type of system, and it allows us to communicate with one another. And sometimes it's nice to just share some really interesting experiences that we've had with patients, and it's also great just to get some help from another employee. Certainly we're reaching out to supervisors from time to time, but if not, I can always just go next door. Excuse me. I can always just go next door and ask Irving or someone else if they can give me a quick hand. So there's a lot of generosity amongst the team and people who are just willing to help out however they can.
We cater straight to our department. We can walk across and we can be right at our department. We also have met a lot of our doctors, had lunch with them, talked with them. We're able to see their specialties, their personality, because these are the questions that are asked over the phone about our doctors. So I think that's what makes our call center a bit different, is that we have our doctors and nurses directly working with us. By getting to know them, that impacts us and the patients as well as them, because we are able to kind of know their personality. We can tell today is not the day for us to ask favors, or today is a good day for us to say, hey, can you squeeze this person in on this schedule? And they really try to work with us. I distinctly remember a mother who her child had broken his arm. He played sports, and I was able to get him in the next day. So he was able to get seen pretty quickly, which is good, especially when you have a broken arm.
A woman called who was a former jazz singer, and the call was full of life and laughter. She was singing occasionally in between giving me the information that I needed to move forward with the call. But she told me she has sung with Coltrane, and she talked about all of the greats, and I was just in awe listening to her, wishing I could be on a porch somewhere having some sweet tea, and while she tells me about her life. So that was really amazing.
So how did that make you feel?
It felt great because she was in a great mood, and certainly making me feel in a great mood. And it was hard to end the call because obviously we have other calls we have to take, but I definitely wanted to stay on the phone with her for as long as I could. And so it was just great to have somebody call in and bring so much I think she just wanted an appointment reschedule. And so it turned into a really fun phone call.